Storm.
What's good, YouTube, and welcome back. Now, it's come to my attention that y'all want this build right here. All the way to the left, that's on the net, and is a 99 overall point guard, 6'4", two-way, 3-level shot creator. Now, with all that being said, and enough talking, let's get straight into the build. Now, of course, you can add your own name. I just have my J&J. Handness doesn't really matter. I put right. And jersey number, I'll just put 4 because that's my actual jersey number from my school. Now, getting to this. Of course, you are a point guard and you want to be 6'4". Now, the weight, we make it 178. Now, there is a specific reason why it's 178. And we want to make sure that the wingspan is 6'4", so we can get that 99 3-ball. The attributes. Now, the close shot will be a 73, and the driving layup will be a 77. Now, why, you may ask? Because that gives us 3 bronze badges. That gives us float game, layup mix master, and paint prodigy. All 3 really good finishing badges that you might and probably will need. Now, we're going to put our driving dunk on an 87. Remember, we are 6'4", but we also have cap breakers to use. If you need them, use them. And if you have them, use them.
Storm.
Now, this gives us a pro and small contact dunks. So we really do need that. 34 driving dunk and 42 post control. Those 2 specific ones will come in handy later. Now, our mid-range will be an 87. And our 3-point shot will be a 94. Now, the 3-point shot is 94 is so that if we use 5 cap breakers, we can get that to a 99. Our free throw will only go up 1, which makes it a 70. Now, our pass accuracy. We're going to make this a 70 so we can get almost every single passing badge on at least bronze. Now, I'm going to show you what I have my max plus 1, 2, and crew stuff on, because dimer is going to be really important when you play things like rec and pro-am and even anti-up. Ball handle, it will be on a 92, so you can get all the good animations and even all the good badges. Speed of ball will be an 86, so you can get lightning launch on gold. Now on to the defense. We're going to have specifically a 36 interior defense, and we're going to have an 85 perimeter defense. A 73 steal, and a 37 block. Now, we're going to keep our offensive and defense rebounds the same, and we're going to make sure that we have an 87 speed, 77 agility, and we're going to make sure our vertical is 75. Now, you might have a little bit left. Now, what I did was I put it on my offensive rebound, which made it a 32, and that is everything. Now, this gives us shades of Damian Lillard, Jamal Murray, and Kenny Smith, a 2-way, 3-level shot creator. Now, of course, this will not be the finished build. We still have animations and we still have cap breakers put on. So let's go to that part. Now on to the animations and jump shot. Probably the 2 most important things you need in this game. Now I'm going to go to the jump shot first, and I'm going to show you 2 of the most chicken jump shots I use. Now the first one, the lower slash base will be Quentin Grimes. The upper release number 1 will be Oscar Robinson. And upper release 2 will be Beluba. Hold on. Beluba. I was saying it wrong. You're gonna have the jump on push, you're gonna have the release speed on max, and you're gonna have the animation blending 60 to 40, where 60 is Oscar Robinson and 40 is Beluba. For our other jump shot, and the one that I find the most chicken and the one I use, we're still gonna have the same base and upper release, where the base is gonna be Quentin Grimes, but the upper release 1 is gonna be Bradley Beal. Now remember, upper release 2 is Beluba, and again, gonna be the same thing with the blending, where it's gonna be set to push, the max release speed, and animation blending is gonna be 60-40, 60 Bradley Beal and 40. Yep. Now on to the animations. Now the dribble style, I use Zach LaVine, probably the most meta one, and probably what a lot of y'all use. Now the other good ones I could recommend would be Tyrese Maxey, John Morant, or Jamal Murray. Now John Morant looks slow, but it does have that little glitchy thing kind of right there, and I tried to use it. It's okay, but that's just for people who like that little boost right there. But I recommend Zach LaVine. Now, signature size up. I recently just changed it from Steph Curry to Darius Garland because I like this little hop step thing that he does right there at the end. Now, you rarely ever really use a signature size up. It just depends on how you play. But I like Darius Garland. The other good ones that I found are Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, De'Aaron Fox, and Steve Francis. Those are all pretty good ones, but I recommend Darius Garland. Now for breakdown combos, of course, we're going to have Devin Booker. He gives you probably the glitchiest crab in the game, which you'll see right there. That is probably the glitchiest crab in the game. It pulls defenders away from you and gives you so much separation and room where you can either shoot a mid-range, or if they jump, you should go right back to the 3, or you can even drive off of that. Now escape moves. I recently changed mine from Kemba Walker's to Jimmy Butler. Now let me show you why. Kemba Walker has that right there, and his escape move is pretty slow. Right there? No, not that one. That one right there. It's kind of slow. Jimmy Butler's has a really elongated, I think is the word, carry out, which probably actually be a real carry, but it's super glitchy to do combos off of. So that's definitely the best one. Combo moves on Pro. It's just a really basic one. It's also free, and it's actually super easy to combo off of. Now, other ones I recommend would be Trae Young, De'Aaron Fox, or Zach LaVine. Now, crossover. This is a unit conversation. It's Lonzo Balls. On to the next. Now, behind the back, I was using Steph Curry's for the whole first 2 seasons until I got Kawhi Leonard's this year. Now, his behind the backs are slow, besides this one. That one right there is the glitchiest behind the back we've had all year. The other ones are pretty slow, but you won't really use it that much unless you're driving, but even then, his is still decently fast. You definitely need Kawhi Leonard's behind the back if you really want to be shifty. Now spin. Penny Hardaway spin is the quickest spin in the game if I am not bugging. It gives you a really quick animation and it's really hard to guard. Now hesitation, I also changed mine from Devin Booker to Jalen Brunson. I like Jalen Brunson's little hop step that he does, and I think that it is super glitchy to use and to go against because you really don't know where he's going to go when he does a little in and out. It usually catches defenders off guard because they're so used to Devin Booker's, where it's kind of the same one like that. Now the step back, of course, is going to be Devin Booker, not even a conversation. We can do really many different like just dribble moves and L2 cancels and just setback spams. Now style, I have Kobe Bryant, and just Park Flash is honestly an opinion, but I have Wizard. Now to scoring moves. Of course, I have my own jump shot. Free throw doesn't matter. Now go-to shot. Jalen Slugg's go-to shot is the best for small guards, and the reason why is because you can do a go-to shot step back and a walk back. Now, I'm not going to be showing y'all my dribble moves in this video, but I will show y'all about 3 to 4 different videos of how I learn all these moves, and I'll put them on the top left, top right, bottom left, and bottom right if there's 4 on the screen right now. Go check those out because those are super helpful and got me where I am right now. Now, dribble pull-up will be Darius Garland because his is a really quick little stop right there, as you can see, and I think it's one of the quickest ones, and it kind of has that fade, which is really helpful. Spin jumper, Luka Doncic. It is a really glitchy spin jumper because of the little step back he does right there at the end, right here. That is super hard to guard, especially if they fell for the spin at the beginning. They're already going to be jumping, and that separation that he creates right there at the end is going to be super hard to guard. Now, hop jumper. I use Steph Curry's because right there, that little quick hop he does at the end is super glitchy to guard, and you don't immediately shoot when you hop jump. The little hop, and 9 times out of 10 they jump because they think you're going to do a fadeaway, but then you can just drive and go to the 3, or even do an actual midi fade. Now of course you have your own dunk style, which I won't show y'all because it's all preference. Layup, I have Jalen Brunson, layup reverse Jalen Brunson, floater Jason Williams, which looks like this. I think it's one of the highest and one of the quickest ones, especially if you have a low layup. Now, same thing goes for layup quick scoop. I have Austin Reeves because, again, pretty quick and it's an easy one for just, low layups. Euro step would be Jason Williams. Hop step will be Jalen Brunson. Layup spin is Jalen Brunson. And post fade will be Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is also a really good one, and I recommend you using him for tall guards also. Now, post hook will be Bam Adebayo. Post hop step will be De'Aaron Fox. Why? Because if you're ever in the post as a 6'4", so for some reason you could be trolling, that little boost he gives you right there is super hard to guard. Post go-to shot is Kobe Bryant. Why? Because his little drag thing that he does right there usually means that he's trying to do a spin, and I've used it in game. When he puts the ball at the bottom, usually you think right there they're going for a spin to the left, but then you just shoot it, and it's a little quick way to get 2 points. And then motion style. Now, because the agility is not as fast, we just use Drew Holiday's because it's a little quick jog and he'll get you down the court. Now on to the second to last part of the video, the cap breakers. Now, I myself have 9 cap breakers. I don't have these 12, 15, 20, 22 like all these YouTubers have because I, for one, don't have the money and don't have the time. I am still a casual player. I only have like 150 hours on this game and only have one actual good build. Now, these are all personal preference. I put these here because of how I like to play. But I'm going to give you 3 cap breaker spots I recommend you really using. Driving dunk, 3-point shot, and perimeter defense. Now, for the driving dunk, when you get a 90 driving dunk, you get Aerial Wizard on Hall of Fame, I'm pretty sure, unless I put that on one of my badges. You get many other contact dunks, and you also get basic dunks that you can put in your dunk packages. Now you also get many, and I mean many, easier green windows, because when I tell you 2K loves to be stupid on how they do you dirty. They love to just, the minute you go in that paint and it seems like you have the biggest meter in the world, like it's the easiest dunk, just depletes immediately, like the snap of a finger, like Thanos just snap. So having a 90 driving dunk will help. Now, 3-point shot is going to a 96. I want to get this to a 99, but I don't have the cap breakers yet. But a 96 would do because it gives you 2 shooting badges on, I'm pretty sure it's Hall of Fame. I'm pretty sure it's Deadeye and Shot Specialist, if I am not bugging. Now, ball handle on 96. This gives you almost every single, and if I'm not wrong, every single ball handling on Hall of Fame, because you will need these things. They will help you so much more than you think, especially if you're trying to be a shifty guard. Now, I put 1 on agility and perimeter defense. You need perimeter defense. Imagine you going against the build that I just created with a 70 perimeter defense. An 85 is good with no cap breakers, but if you have cap breakers, make sure you upgrade that perimeter. And I even recommend, if you are going to make this build, to lower it a little bit if you have cap breakers and put that to a 90 to 91, because then you'll get gold and better badges. Now, onto the last part of the video, my badges. You don't have to copy every single badge perk exactly and badge elevator exactly, but this is just because of my personal preference. Now for my max +1, I have Deadeye on Legend, and I have Slippery Off Ball on Hall of Fame. The reason why for Deadeye is because I don't want a single contest when I'm shooting my shot at all. And I also want to get as open as quickly as possible. So having Slippery Off Ball on Hall of Fame will help that a lot. Now for Clutch Gene, I have Limitless Range on Legend and Layup Mixmaster on Silver. Why? Because if I ever need to shoot from deep in a close game like 19 to 19, this will help me a lot. And if I ever need to drive and they gave me a stupid dunk animation, makes me go for a layup, that will help a lot. Now for my max +2, tier 1 badge is lightning launch on legend. Because of an 86 speed ball, you must, and I mean must, use your max +2 on lightning launch. And if you're not, what in the hell are you doing? It makes you so much faster, I promise. You will feel so much more shiftier, it's not even funny. Now for tier 2, I have Dimer. If you want to be a good point guard, you have to have Dimer at least on gold or silver and higher is a better word. Because what if you get locked up? Your teammate you pass the ball to your teammate in the corner and he bangs that out. You will be the reason why. Now for my tier 2, I have Paint Prodigy. Why? Because if I'm ever down low, I don't want to get blocked and I want to have a big meter down in that paint, especially knowing that I am 6'4". Now for my badge elevators, I have Shifty Shooter on Hall of Fame and Pogo Stick on Silver. Now why did I have Pogo Stick on Silver? For one, was one of the only ones that I can put on, but it also helps a lot when you are continuously trying to jump and even when you're trying to go for a dunk. Now Shifty Shooter is on Hall of Fame because if you're ever trying to fade, it gives you a bigger meter, and even when you're getting contested, it gives you a bigger meter. So I really hope y'all enjoyed this video because this took forever, and I hope y'all can go cook with this build because this build is one of the best builds I've ever made, if not the best build I've ever made. I love y'all so much, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and make sure y'all go ball out. And if y'all do, send me some clips. You can either at me on my YouTube channel, which y'all are watching this on right now, or you can add me on my TikTok, which is toxic_NBA 2K, which I'm growing my audience. Y'all gotta chill out. Love y'all and peace out.